So I got another video for you guys showing you guys how to program. Everybody wanted to know how to program the new BMW key that I have up for sale. If you guys are interested, hit me up. I have for 04 to 08 Acura TLs. This is the X7 type. I'm going to show you guys how to program it right now at home using this Autel dongle. It's the Maxi App AP200. And you guys can buy this. I'm gonna put a link down in the bottom of the video description so you can purchase this yourself and you can program your phone, your own key from home. So basically what I'm gonna be doing is programming these. These were already cut for my car, but I did all lost keys with my scan tool, so it erased all these keys. So these keys no longer work, which I'm going to show you right now. This is the original key that came with the car, and I'm gonna put it in ignition and turn it, and the key is going to keep beeping, blinking, meaning that the key is not programmed to the system. Now I'm going to show you guys the new one that I just programmed to the car. This one, I'm going to put it in ignition, show you guys that it's in, turn it to the second position, and the green light goes out, meaning that this one is programmed to the car. So the same process of me programming this blade to the car, this is going to be the same process that you're going to be following in order to program this key yourself after you get it cut using this scan tool. Okay, so right now what I'm going to do is this plugs into the OBD2 port on your car. So it'll plug into under here, the dashboard here, into this port. And then you see that light, it turns green. So now it's connected to this. So now what I'm going to be doing is going to service, and these are the different options that they have. Then I'm going to be going to immobilizer, which I already have purchased this Acura. The issue that I just had was that there was a firmware update, which it's showing right here. So I'm just going to do the update for the firmware, and then I want to catch back the video for you guys. Okay, so we're going to go back to immobilizer keys. As it says right here, we're going to click on immobilizer keys, Acura. Okay, so now you have to turn with the working key, turn the ignition on to the second position. 1, 2, just so the lights on your dashboard and stuff light up. Yeah, still got the Tesla screen and everything still locked in here. Okay, so you're going to go to automatic selection. So then you go to read, and it'll read your VIN in your car. Okay, so right now it's checking the VIN for my car. The VIN is going to pull up. Okay, and then I'm going to catch back in a second after my VIN pops up. It's going to take a little while, so just be patient. Okay, so it read my VIN. So now you're going to go to save the VIN. Okay, it's saved. I'll just save succeeded. So I just saved my VIN. Automatic selection, my VIN pops up. Gonna press OK, then yes. Then we're going to go to USA, because the car is in the United States. Okay, so now we're gonna go to hot function. Okay, keep the ignition on until the tester detects. Okay, so basically what this is saying is keep the ignition on through this whole process. Okay. Okay, so now you're gonna be doing the key programming process. It's gonna ask you, do you want to add a key, all lost keys, and it's showing us the 3rd generation immobilizer. You just hit OK. It's establishing a connection with your vehicle. Okay, so now we have system check. So this tells you the number of keys you have, add and delete keys, replace a immobilizer unit in case you have to replace a immobilizer unit, and this will also work for replacing your ECU. This will make your new ECU sync with your new immobilizer system, and this is all you can do from your cell phone. The VSA modulator, this is for the ABS system and stuff like that. So right now we're just going to focus on add and deleting keys. Okay, this function done is necessary registration for registration of new keys or deleting of keys. So it's just telling you to add, it shows you how to add keys or delete keys. So we have three options here. We have add one key, we have delete or add multiple keys, and we have all lost keys. So right now we're not going to do all lost keys, which I already have a video for that. I'll link that in the bottom of the video in the description. So I'm going to add one key. This is showing you how to add a key if you're interested in, if you buy a set of keys from me or whatever. This process is the same. Like I said, I'm going to repeat it again. This process is the same for any keys that you buy for your Acura or your Honda. This is the exact same process. Okay, so it's establishing the connection. I'm going to add one key. Press OK. It says turn the ignition switch off, which I'm going to do. Turn the ignition off. It says turn the ignition switch on. Turn the ignition on. 2 clicks. 1, 2. So the lights on the dashboard pop up. Okay, it says turn the ignition switch off. Turning the ignition switch off. Turn the ignition switch on with the new key. So you'll be taking out the new key now, the key that you already have, putting in the new key that you're going to be programming into the ignition. Turn it 1, 2 clicks, and then come back to the screen here. Okay, now it says turn the ignition switch off. 1, 2. Within 13 seconds. Turn the ignition switch on with the same key. 1. Okay. Now turn the ignition switch off. So we're going to turn it one more time. Turn it off. That's it. This is really, really easy. Turn the ignition switch on. And right now it's adding the key. It's that easy. Now is the immobilizer light turned off? Yes, it is. There's no more green light anymore. That's blinking, showing that the key is programmed to the ignition. The key that I told you that wasn't working, and I showed you guys it wasn't programmed to the ignition. So is the immobilizer light turned off? Yes. So I want you to switch the ignition off again. So I turned off the car. Now turn the ignition switch on with the key that has just been programmed. So you just turn it back on again with that same key that you programmed. The registration of keys have been completed. Turn the ignition switch off. So you turn the ignition switch off. And turn the ignition switch on. 1, 2. Check all keyless access remotes to check and ensure that the engine starts. Okay, that's it. You've programmed another key to your Acura TL. So now I'm going to show you guys that this key works to start the car. So before you see it would blink, the green key. So now I'm going to put the key in ignition and start it. Now it starts the car and the green light goes out. So now I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to put the key back in ignition again, like I said, and then turn it to the on position and you'll see the light go out for the green light, meaning that the key is programmed. This is the same process for all keys, custom keys, all kind of keys. This is the same process and you can do it from home, from your cell phone, and I just showed you guys how easy it was. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Peace.